So you've got a fancy new Switch OLED, huh? But you want to figure out how to transfer all your old content, like your games and saves, onto the new Switch, right? We're going to show you exactly how to do that in this video. Step 1, have both Nintendo Switches with you. You're going to want to keep them both plugged in during this process. From here, we're going to go one system at a time, starting with your new Switch OLED. If this is your first time booting it up, or at least you haven't finished the main setup yet, then keep watching. If you've already finished the basic setup and have access to your home screen, then you can go ahead and skip to the time shown right here. Step 2, complete the main setup. So go ahead and boot up your Switch OLED, and over the next 5 screens or so, you'll set your language, region, end user license agreement, network connection, and time zone. All the usual stuff. Once you've done all that and reached this screen to add a user to the console, click Next. On the following screen, you'll want to select Import Data from another console. Boom, Step 2 complete. On to Step 3. Before the transfer, there's a few more screens you have to click through. The first screen will ask if you still have the console with the user you want to import. Select Yes. The second screen will ask if you want to keep using the previous console in addition to this one. We selected No since we want to fully transition over to our new OLED. No looking back, baby! The third screen lets you know that the transferred user and save data will be deleted from the source console. That's fine because it'll all be here now, so go ahead and select Next. Finally, on the fourth screen, select Transfer to confirm it. Now keep in mind the only thing that can't be transferred when moving users from one Switch to another is any screenshots or videos. But if you save those onto a micro SD card in your old Switch, then you can move the card over to your Switch OLED after this is all done and have them there. Your new Switch does have to delete all the game data off of this card when doing so, hence why you want to do this after the data transfer. Also, any other user profiles on your old Switch will still be there as well. So don't worry, this is not wiping your old Switch completely. It's just moving this specific user with all of their saved data and digital downloads over to your OLED. Step 4, if a system update is required, perform the update and allow the console to restart. After it boots back up, you'll have to click through the previous screens again until you're back here. Once you're here again, click Transfer. Step 5, we are almost ready to move over to your old Switch, but not quite. On your Switch OLED, you'll have to sign into the Nintendo account of the user that is on your old Switch, the one that will be transferred. You can do this using your email address, sign-in ID, or a smart device via QR code, which we did as you can see here. All you have to do is scan the code with the camera on your device, follow the instructions on your phone to sign in if needed, and enter the 5-digit code it gives you. Next, double check that the info on the next screen is right, which it should be. Andre GX will be transferred to this console, that is definitely me. So go ahead and click Next. Once you reach this screen, you can set your OLED down and move over to your old Switch, but be sure the OLED stays powered on. At this point, we meet back up with those who skipped ahead in the video. Hi there! For everyone else, don't worry about the next 30 seconds or so. For you who skipped ahead because you're already on your Switch OLED's home screen, all you need to do is open Settings, select the Users menu, select Transfer your user data, select Next, and then select Next again. On this screen, specify that this is the target console. You may also have to sign into the Nintendo account that is being transferred. Proceed until you see this screen, and now you can move over to your old Switch. But as I told everyone else, be sure the OLED stays powered on. Step 6, this is for everyone, as is the rest of this video. It's time to get your old Switch ready for the transfer. Now with your old Switch, you'll need to repeat the same steps as those who already made a user on their OLED just did. Open Settings, select the Users menu, select Transfer your user data, select Next, select Next again, and this time be sure to specify that this is the source console. The system will ask you which user is being transferred to another console, so select that, press Continue, and now both switches should appear on this screen. Step 7, let the transfer commence. Select the transfer button on the source console, aka your old Switch, and the process will begin. Chances are you'll have to pause this video while the transfer is going, even though that's probably something you've already had to do a few times. But if not, I am incredibly impressed by your speed. So go ahead and do that, and we will meet back up in just a moment. Hey, all done? If so, then you can select End. Step 8, we are almost done. At this point, your old Switch will be booted back to the home menu. But go ahead and grab your OLED again, where there are a few more screens to get through. After the transfer, you'll have the option to add additional users, in which case you'll repeat the whole process over again. But unless you want to put multiple Nintendo accounts on your Switch OLED, you can just skip this. Click through the next few screens about Nintendo Switch Online and parental controls, and once the setup is complete, you are good to go. Well, almost. Step 9, re-downloading your data. Right, that's pretty important too. So from here, head to the eShop and go to your account. From there, head to the re-download menu to download all your software and save data back. And also keep in mind that if you want to play one game in particular first, you can prioritize your downloads on the home menu by clicking the software icon and going to download options. Now you have officially transferred all your user and save data to your shiny new Nintendo Switch OLED.
Not quite, Chris, at least if you played Animal Crossing New Horizons. There's actually one more thing you have to do if you want to move your island from the old Switch to the new one. And that involves using the island transfer tool available for free on the Nintendo Switch eShop. We have an entire video showing the process, and you can find the link to it in the description below. So make sure to check it out to ensure you don't lose your Animal Crossing island. And with that, back to you, Chris.
So thank you for watching this quick tutorial, and hopefully it was helpful. Be sure to subscribe to GameXplain for more on the Nintendo Switch and other things gaming too. Check out the videos on the right for more content you might be interested in, and until next time, bye!